Hi everyone, I'm Courtney. This video is to help you learn English. This method is called comprehensible input. Listen to improve your English vocabulary. Today, I'm going to talk about the crazy wind that's happening right now. All day, the wind has been blowing like crazy. The wind has been blowing really hard. The wind is blowing so hard that our house is shaking. Well, we don't live in a normal house, but our RV, this, has been shaking because of the wind. The wind blew so hard that it blew our neighbor's wheelbarrow, it blew our neighbor's wheelbarrow down the hill. The wind blew so hard that it tipped over a tree. A tree fell onto someone's house. The wind is blowing so hard that probably in this video you can hear a lot of noise. Whoosh, whoosh. The wind is blowing so hard, every time I open the door almost slams shut. Do you hear how crazy the wind is right now? I'm kind of scared. The wind is blowing so hard that it knocked down a power line. There's power lines that provide electricity to people's homes, and the wind knocked the wires down. It blew them down, and now our power is out. Now we don't have electricity. The lights I'm using use batteries to power them. The wind blew so hard that when my neighbor's wheelbarrow blew down the hill, it hit our water. It hit the plastic part where our water attaches to the hose. The plastic part broke, and water started spewing everywhere. My husband and I ran outside and turned off the water. Then we called our landlords and told them what had happened. Now we don't have water. We don't have water and we don't have electricity because of how hard the wind was blowing today. I'm glad that we've tied down a lot of our belongings. We've secured a lot of our heavier belongings. We've tied down our propane tank. We've tied everything heavy and important down. We've tied it all down. We've secured it with strings or bungee cords. I'm most worried that our awning is going to blow away. Our awning is a big retractable roof that you can retract in and put out. Our awning provides us with shade when it's very sunny outside. The awning is on top of our roof. I'm worried that the wind will blow our awning off the roof. I hope that doesn't happen. My mom always said that there's no good purpose to wind. I don't really like wind. Wind tends to just cause problems. Sometimes wind can get even crazier and turn into storms. There are a couple types of storms related to wind. One is a tornado, and the other one is a hurricane. I'm pretty sure that a hurricane is just a tornado over a body of water, like the ocean, and a tornado is a storm that occurs over land. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some other differences. The other day, I was running outside and an alarm went off. An alarm sounded. I looked at my phone because the alarm sounded on my phone. The alarm went off on my phone and it said tornado warning. Tornado warning. Shelter in place. It was warning me to find some place to protect myself from the tornado. We get quite a few tornado warnings here in Pittsburgh. I think we get a tornado warning about once every 6 months. I probably should take the tornado warning more seriously, but I kept running. There were lots of buildings around me that were open, and I knew that if the storm really got bad, I could run inside and take shelter from the tornado. I've never been part of a hurricane or an active tornado, but some people have to deal with these things more frequently if they live in places where they're more likely to occur. For example, if you live in Florida in the United States, there are lots of hurricanes. And if you live in states like Missouri and Arkansas, there's an area of the country that they call the tornado belt. The tornado belt is the area of the country where a lot of tornadoes occur. A lot of tornadoes happen in this area. When I was younger, I lived in Missouri, and I remember we had to shelter in the basement due to tornado warnings. My mom took tornado warnings a lot more seriously than I take tornado warnings now. Tornadoes and hurricanes are very serious storms, but a tornado or a hurricane warning sometimes can be a false alarm. Sometimes the tornadoes and hurricanes don't actually happen. It's just a warning. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me talk about how crazy the wind was today. Remember, if you liked this video and you learned new vocabulary, please continue to watch the channel to learn more vocabulary and improve your English. Actually, you can watch this video next. I'm Courtney. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.